Today we're checking out a pair of shoes that I think are probably the golf shoes in 2024 that I've been most excited to check out. It's a brand new silhouette. We've got to drive down to Southampton to the distribution centre to go and pick them up, go and check them out. I cannot wait. Come with me.
Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again.
Let's go.
Got a low tolerance because they don't even know what the problem is.
Good, mate, you?
I'm all right.
This is Gavin.
Nice to meet you. How are you? You all right? Right, guys, so you've just seen me come in. Been greeted here at Payntr HQ for the UK. We'd say
UK
for
and
the
Europe.
UK, yeah, and Europe. And we're checking out these shoes today. Gavin, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Gavin, and I'm the head of brand for Payntr Golf across the UK and Europe.
Awesome. I think we'll just crack on straight away, and we'll just get into these. So these, I'll put that to one side, guys. Here they are. These are the Payntr 87 SC.
Yep.
These shoes are probably one of the pairs of shoes, as I said to you earlier in this vlog, that I've been most looking forward to checking out this year. I think the collaboration with Jason Day on this has been very, very cool, and the way that the guys have marketed this collaboration, I think, has been exceptional. Gavin, why don't you talk to us a little bit about how things first sort of came about with the Jason Day thing? I think it'd be a nice place to start.
Yeah, the American team have obviously been in contact, and Jason obviously seen product on course and around about, but the initial reaction from Jason has been they've obviously wanted to be part of the whole part process. So as the statement's already gone out, he's part of an equity stake in the business. But the sort of the collaborative nature between the partnership, he's been involved in every step of the journey, from sort of concept all the way through to wear testing on course, as we've seen through the Masters, the US Open, he's worn them, even at the Olympics. So they've been fully kind of put through their testing by no other than a PGA Tour player and former world number one, which is fairly impressive kind of wear tester to have.
Absolutely. What I quite like about the marketing side of this as well is, I know you said that Jason Day's been involved since the start, but the way that you guys have gone about not hiding this shoe, so it's not been a case of, oh, no one knows what Jason Day's wearing, oh, no one knows, oh, here's a big launch, this is what he's been wearing this whole time. I think what's been really cool about this is the fact that you've almost, because we've had the proto and sample written on the pairs that he's worn, you almost feel like, as a consumer, I've been involved in the design process as well, because we've seen him in different iterations. Jason's been great on social media with doing the unboxing of the pair with the high top sock. It's not my favorite look in the world, but you feel like you've been there through each iteration of the shoe as it's come to light. So when you're, as a consumer, rather than just getting hit with here's a brand new shoe that Jason Day's been working on, you feel more invested in that product before it launches.
Yeah, I think the team identified that, and it's got Jason's personality across, and it's been able to allow us to sort of show part of the shoe, even if it was hidden underneath a camo. But this allows, like you said, now build up to that point where we can start really diving into the technology and showing how it performs as well, rather than just seeing the fashion and the style inside previously. Absolutely.
Well, talking about performance, we've got something very interesting next to you there, which is this shoe broken down, which I think is very important, obviously, to talk about the makeup of the shoe.
Yes.
I want to know a little bit more about the makeup of the shoe. So, talk us through what we've got here.
Yeah, so we work from a 3D traction. So we work from a 3D traction plate. So we work for a vertical, horizontal, and a rotational. So the vertical, you'll obviously find from our carbon fibre plates, and this particular product has one of our Carbon Tex plates in it, which is a new technology, which is a first full-length carbon fibre plate from back to toe.
Okay.
Whereas previously they were a lot smaller.
Yeah.
which allows then obviously that spring in your step to really push into the ground to give you that spring out of your swing. Obviously from a horizontal point, which we talk about from the front of the shoe to the back of the shoe, we obviously play in corners. So it's a dual density midsole. So it's softer on your toe to pinch in, and obviously on the back of your heel to grab hold of, to stop you from sliding away, really. But it gives you that support underfoot. And then rotational, obviously we have on the spiked version, as we have now, we use soft spikes, Torflex Pro spikes, which have 10 connection points with the ground, so there's the grippiest spikes you can possibly get. And we were lucky enough to be the first brand to be given these options to use these.
Oh, cool.
At the very beginning, they came out last year, but like I said, we've got the versions on here, but the actual traction plate obviously digs in, allows that sort of, stops you from, I suppose, it gives you that stability throughout your swing.
What I really like about the outsole here is you've got obviously the number of traction points on the outsole, but the spikes don't sort of protrude too much past that, which I think for me is how I quite like my outsoles on my spiked shoes, is to not feel like they're protruding out. I used to have a pair of Nike shoes, I think the first Nike, the Victory Tours that they brought out, and the whole outsole was basically flat, and you just had these spikes sticking out. And I remember being able to feel them under my feet, which wasn't the most comfortable sensation. So I've kind of since then more gravitated towards this style of outsole.
Yeah, no, like I said, we try to keep you, like I said, quite low to the ground as well for your feel. But you'll see with inside the shoes that we use like a strobe board. But where we've done is we've obviously covered it with a cloth, so you get that cushioning underneath foot straight away. We also put a foam pad on top of the carbon fibre plate as well. So you've got the foam pad, the cushioning underneath there again, and then obviously then you've got a PMX Nitro midsole. So obviously it's more responsive underfoot. Basically, the molecules open up. So as you kind of squidge down, they'll all compact together to hold to aid you basically. But that gives you more comfort underneath your foot.
There's a few Easter eggs.
Yeah, definitely.
Around this shoe that I am party to, because I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to this sort of stuff, and I love details. Talk the audience through some of the sort of Easter eggs that are on here, the little hidden details that really make the shoe what it is.
So obviously part of the collaboration with Jason, 87's is obviously his lucky number, but obviously you'll know his birth year as well. But little details the design team have brought through is like the little detailing on the back, where we have got 8 dots and then we've got 7 dots. So it's 87, but across the whole perforation of the shoe, there's 87 little perforation air holes across the shoe.
So 87, that's not 87 there, it's 87 mixed up there and then around the side, and that's very, very, very cool. And I love I've said this multiple times already, but I don't know if I said it with you guys watching, but I love the fact that this design it's very minimal in its design, which I love, and it's also been able to sort of blend that sporty side and that sort of classy side. So I feel like I could wear quite a classic outfit with this, maybe some knitwear, but then I also feel like I could rock a fairly sporty look with this shoe as well, which I think is a really difficult thing to achieve for a brand in this day and age.
Definitely, I think that the SC stands for Speed Classic, and I think that's the whole ethos of this particular range that Jason will be introducing. Is it's meant to have that style, comfort, and performance, but the styling is more of a classic mode rather from our performance side of the business. So I think this does give those consumers who are more traditional a more contemporary feel to a classic shoe, but they get that ultra comfort, but they get that performance base underneath their foot as well.
Perfect. Right, I think I haven't tried these on yet. We're about to. Right, guys, let's try these on for the first time. I'm very excited about this. So we reckon these are going to fit the same, because I'm a 9.5 in the others. In the 04, I think it is. FYI, guys, sorry. Top tip. When you try and golf shoes on for the first time, make sure you're wearing the socks that you tend to play most of your golf in. Oh, okay. they're the right size. I don't think I need to go bigger. No, definitely not. God, that's good. This is good. I like the laces. The laces are nice, aren't they?
Lace tips with gold touches.
They're low, not a lot of stack height, not a lot of drop. You feel very much down. Side to side, they feel good as well. That feels nice. Yeah, cushioning, but not loads of cushioning. Right, let's try the other one on. Yeah, they feel really good. That's the perfect size. Size is perfect. Problem is, I need them in black as well. I'm playing Christmas Fair Princes next Wednesday, so this is where they'll get their first run out. Oh, just love how minimal they are in the look. Yeah, these are good.
And what about this one?
Yeah.
On you? Yeah.
That feel to do that feels so. I'm quite unique in the fact that my big toe sits up.
Yeah. Okay.
So when a shoe is too shallow, my toe will just sit pressed up against the top. And so then when I walk, it's not the nicest sensation. Whereas these are still quite shallow. I can feel my toe on the top, but it's not pressing. But then when I walk, that's alleviated.
Well, the upper is a Clarino Trivella, which is a 4-way stretch, so it should, give you that comfort and all-round support.
Yeah. No,
What
first of all, I just love a little swing in them. Yeah. Oh, I'm a bit.
It's interesting working your gait a little bit.
Yeah, I have the worst hips in the world. So if you want me to hit a golf shot like that, I can't do it. I need to. I'm a bit of a flare out kind of guy, because otherwise I can turn. If I toe that in, that's as far as my turn goes, and then that hurts. Yeah, they feel great. I can't wait to give them a go. Really can't wait. I just love the look of them. I just think really just nailed the look. The look of them is, and this is one of the reasons why I've been so excited to try them, because the look is they just look so good. So yeah, from every angle as well, from inside.
I think, like you said, with the gold detailing, is you compare them with.
Yeah, I could wear beige. This looks great. Navy, grey, whatever you want. This is where brands. This is where I'm the most critical of some brands, is when they just throw a load of colour on something and then mean that you then can't wear a colour with it. So like Sunday Red, and what they've just done, and one of their shoes that's got a load of red on it. I'm not a massive red and navy guy. I kind of wouldn't, but then I want my shoes, I want to be able to wear every colour with my golf shoes, and that's what I like about these are a pair that you could you throw on with any fit and they look great, rather than you get something like a Nike Infinity Tour, the ones they've done this year. Such a sporty looking shoe that you couldn't throw on a nice pair of trousers with them because it would just look funny. And that's, for me, that's what these are great with, is you just throw them on with it, they just work with everything. So yeah, it's a thumbs up from me, people. Right, huge thank you to the guys at Payntr. Gavin, thank you very much for having me. Right, guys, let's get these home. Yeah, I've got about an hour journey to do, so yeah, let's hit the road.